Suicide for me has been, unfortunately, with me for most of my life. In my early 20s, my grandfather took his life in an adjacent bedroom. That situation was always with me because I also lost some military brothers to suicide, and also we had attempters over the years. As a Vietnam veteran, I somewhat suffer from survivor's remorse because I know my name is not on the Vietnam Wall. Some of my reserve time overlapped with my journalism career, covering public suicides and covering homicides in a number of the reporting positions I had, and then later being one of the editors that was in charge of people at 9/11, and then moving to Richmond as the top editor. Shortly thereafter came the Virginia Tech massacre. So violent trauma has been with me for a while, but of course the suicide thing was the thing that stuck because that was my grandfather. And so after I retired, thought that, I'm going to do more work with mental health and kind of understand this suicide thing. And I started my own leadership training company, as well as getting trained, taking this extensive grief coaching course at the University of Wisconsin. Almost on a daily basis, I have conversations with individuals about suicide and mental health. There's a whole litany of things, but when you start giving away possessions, prized possessions, when you start, really isolating, isolationism is the main thing, but it's also if you're, doing dangerous acts, excessive speeding, excessive drinking, even excessive, buying things, all of these are just things to think about and why is that individual doing this? As trainers, we ask direct questions. Are you thinking of harming yourself? Are you thinking about taking your life? Do you have a plan? If they answer the affirmative, and especially the plan part, there's a dire situation going on. If you feel something, say something. If you hear or see something, say something. There is a myth that if we talk about suicide, that will, create another suicide, and that is not true. Nobody wants to die. Everybody wants to live, but the pain feels so intense that they feel that's the only way. Suicide is an American epidemic, and we need to let everyone know that suicide is treatable and that we are here to help and support. I'm Glenn Proctor. It's time to make an impact and talk about suicide prevention. The time is now.